Okay, here we go, we're live. Haha, LOL. Who are you laughing at? Alright, let's jump in, man. This really should be the final stream on this Builders Depot, Builders Superstar, Builders Merchant, not sure what to call it. We've got a name for it. It's going to be OG's Builders Merchant, I guess, something like that, right? We're going to put some signs on the front of this building. Today, you know, during this stream, kind of the final act, I reckon, you know, just to signify to the public we're open. We're all kitted out, stock these shelves up, stick the signs on the front and we'll be open. But before we do that, we've got a few bits to do. Let's just let's have a little look at what we did yesterday, just to sort of juice myself up. What we've got here, the caretaker's little sort of like hut, the janitor's room, and we also did the offices. Let's have a quick look at there. Got a little forklift there. Yeah, that's it. I remember it all now. Let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, again, because of this glass here, you can't kind of make this automatic, but I kind of suppose it sort of makes sense. You know, being the offices, you don't want people just wandering in. They can open it up manually. That's all good. That's all good. Yeah, little intake office. 1743. Some more general offices there. You can have a little cup of tea and a little attic space. Yeah, not too packed, just, you know, a little touch of randomness there. We've got our staircase. Yeah, let's get out of here, man. Alright, onwards and upwards. We've still got a bit of work to do in this place. Not only do we have to stack all the shelves, which is kind of a huge job in and of itself. This is a little staff break room with your kind of staff toilets there. Suppose you could leave them open. You know, let you know it's not occupied at the moment. We've also got a here's the shop floor. Little public toilets there for the public. But what this place doesn't have, A, is tills, and B, a kind of front, a foyer. We're going to stick a glass foyer here. I suppose we could start with that, to be honest. It is the kind of most tricky thing to do. I think we'll do that, and then what we'll do is build some tills. We've got a couple of extra shelves to stick in. Yeah, one unit there, one there, kind of one around the corner there. I think we'll leave that wall clear like that. Alright, yeah, let's do this, man. And then we'll just like a few random decorations, like stick a few boxes and like what are these called, crates around the place, just to kind of make it feel, certainly up on top of that roof there, I think it's going to be a bit of an extra storage area for the place, you know, just make it feel a bit busier. But yeah, let's start here. So let's have a figure out what we've got to do. How's our inventory look? Brilliant. Looks pretty good. Get rid of that. Don't need them till later, so we'll stick them there. I might put a few of those inside the foyer. Who knows? Who knows? What we probably will do, right? The base is not going to stay that red like that. That was just there to kind of mark it out when we were sort of doing the outline for this place. And it might not stay this brick, but I think for now, should we give this thing a bit of a foundation? I think for now, we'll carry the brick around. That kind of makes a good base. It's going to be made out of glass, this thing. Yeah, well, that's cool like that. Little bike rack there for your bicycles. It'll kind of help us think here, having a proper kind of foundation on this thing. Probably want to plant maybe a flower or something on there. I don't know. Alright. I mean, it sort of makes sense, doesn't it, having it brick like that. Yeah, we'll definitely have glass going up there, so perhaps we take this one off in anticipation of that. Okay, the fire is underway. Let's have a look at some glass, man. It should be quite simple, this really. Is this... Are they different widths? Okay, so that's actually 4 across there, but just 3 across there. That's perhaps not ideal. Let's have a look. Well, we've got 2, 2, and then it goes out. 2, 2, and then it goes out. Okay, so this obviously isn't centralized either. Yeah. Yeah, well, maybe we want to take this back by one, I'm not sure. I think it'll cause us problems if it's not kind of fully balanced. It might well cause us problems. Let's take this one away. Yeah, let's just... Oh, okay, so... guess we'll have to do that. Just so that this is all the same here. Let's get some of this cement in our inventory. Yeah, I kind of got the bit between my teeth here again today, because this is the final run for this builder's depot. It's taken a while. This is like the 4th stream, I'm pretty sure, that we've taken to get this whole thing done. That's alright. There's dirt underneath there, but that's cool. Yeah, I did quite like the visual of those bollards. Are they called bollards? No, what are they called? I don't know what they're called. Let's try post. No. Oh, no. Let's have a look. Let's have a go old school on this one. Let's just roll right down. Really quick. I'm going to waste too much time here, but I'm pretty sure they're down here somewhere. We'll see some like kind of roady bits. It's around there, pretty sure. Yeah, past all this, past the books, if I remember right, yeah. Have a look then, down here somewhere. There we go, look. Let's just do all this now quickly while we're here. Yeah, nice. Okay, so yeah, now that's kind of even now, that makes more sense. Let's have a look, okay. And I don't think we need that again. Do you know, we might as well just keep it for now, yeah, you never know. Lights. And we might end up deleting some of these as well, but for now, let's just keep it all kind of symmetrical like that. Okay, so the foyer will be there like that. Let's have a look at some glass. Get cracking, man. Got a lot to do here if we want to get this done in this one stream. Kinda don't really want to hang about too much. Now we've also got mosaic glass. I presume that'll come up. Yeah, because like in theory, you kind of want it all clear glass, right? That's just ordinary glass, and it's like borderless. You know, connected glass. I'm not sure whether that's just going to look silly or whether it will kind of work. We'll kind of try it. I may well sort of want some shaded sort of areas, I guess, to kind of break it up a bit. And I was thinking maybe we'll have like some sort of glass that can make it look like it's almost got a frame, or at least some sections that are like separated from each other. Maybe that one. Almost, perhaps that one. I mean, the place is blue, isn't it? Yeah, that's a nice little selection for now. We could kind of start with that and see how we go with this. I mean, I don't know, maybe on the bottom it might be grey almost. I mean, the whole thing might be not quite transparent. Have a look. See what this is. Yeah, because you like literally you can't really even see that though. That's kind of sort of strange almost. Let's see what it might look like. We're just working on the design here now, right? Yeah, I quite like that as it happens. You know, just kind of like there almost. Yeah, I think we'll keep the blue bit in there. I'm not sure yet. Keep that in there for now, certainly. Yeah, let's just see what it looks like if we... What's behind this? Grey. Yeah, that kind of almost makes more sense, actually. Yeah. Yeah, do you know, I quite like that. I mean, let's not rule out the blue, but I don't think so. I think it's kind of, because of the lines on it, the vertical lines, that kind of works almost. It makes it feel like a bit like a frame. Yeah, yeah, no, not that. Okay. Yeah. Let's just do it piece by piece here for a minute. Just slowly let it organically kind of grow. Well, let's say we haven't actually got a full design in our minds just yet. So maybe want the glass coming down here like this. You might have to fiddle with the floor. Yeah, I don't think the clear glass is the way to go. It's a bit too sort of almost connected. You can't really even see that it's there. Let's just see if it looks alright if we kind of put it over there like that. Now we might want to use like the blue, perhaps almost as like a door frame. I don't know. You know, you kind of need something. You really can't see the edge, can you, that much? Have a look. I've been waiting to do this foyer for some time. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I think we're going to just... Oh, it all kind of connects up like this. Okay, so again, look, something's not quite right here. What's this? We brought that glass out by one there. Yeah, I think that's actually better. On the other side. Should be more like this. Perhaps it's a bit of a, almost a bit of a clash. I'm not sure. Could perhaps use the blue like as a stripe across the middle or something. I think that's kind of working for us, though. You know, I think this is this may well just work. Okay, should we have a swig of our potion of reaching up in here? Give us a bit of a boost there. There we go. Yeah, this is the kind of tricky bit almost where we've got to kind of take it in. You can kind of see this glass at least. It's kind of a bit of a bonus here. You don't want people walking in there. You don't want to be getting sued because people are walking into your windows. It's strange, you know, what is that? Like, you can kind of see it. Alright. So... yeah, what's that look like from the ground? It's fine from the ground, so that's okay. Yeah, I'm almost feeling like these should probably go all the way, like... and they should go in as well, like that. I don't know, what do you reckon? Not that. Pick the glass up. Have another one. You kind of, like I say, we may well end up swapping some of this out. You know, we want to make sure we're kind of happy with it all. Can't even see what we've done here. Have a look. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. Something not quite right, and I'm not sure what. Let's just have a little play. I don't know if this whole thing should like be surrounded almost, sort of, bit like that. Yeah, it's strange, yeah. There's something sort of strange there. I'm not sure what yet. Yeah, I think this one probably needs to go up by one. Maybe that's not there. Yeah, kinda. Let's have a look here. Yeah, I sort of prefer that from this side profile. Yeah, maybe not these two, maybe that's what it is. Let's just try this like this. Doo-doo. I knew this was going to be a bit jiggy pokery. Yeah, I think I kind of like that actually. Okay, and then that'll go right to there. How have we done this? Another 2 is it? And then it comes out. Yeah, perhaps not that one. Let's try this. Let's have a feel for this. Does that come right to there like that? Okay, and then it goes out one more. Okay, yeah, that sort of makes sense, I guess. Yeah. Okay, and then this one, not like that. Yeah, okay, I guess that kind of works actually. Almost maybe what would the blue look like next to this? Like if we had 2 different colours. Have a little play here, man. There's no rush, no stress, all chill. Yeah, I quite like that actually. That kind of sort of helps. Here an Enderman. I was in trouble. I think he's in there. I think he's trapped in there somewhere. Right, this is a sneaky little corner here. Oh, you can't actually get in there. I don't quite like the fact. What's that? That's the drain pipe. Quite like the fact that you can't actually get in there. I won't lie. It's a small problem right now. Can I figure? Yeah, like there's no sort of way to get in there, is there? I don't know why, but I don't really like having parts of the city that you can't kind of access. It's like, why can't you go in there? I want to go in there. I don't think anybody in the world's going to notice there's 2 pieces of glasses missing there. And it's not going to be a security threat. We have got to work in here as well, right? We're going to put some roller shutters on here. So when the shop's shut, this bit will probably just stay open. And then we shut this main door here, I reckon. Alright, yeah, I kind of like that. We'll build up some glass on the top. It's just a bit more welcoming, yeah. Like, you know, on the street, it's kind of like, where's the entrance? It's just a big kind of rectangle, but it's kind of sort of clear now that that's the kind of entrance area. I don't think we want blue down the back here. I think that would be too much. I think it's fine like that. Let's build some glass out here. What have we done? Here, we've put it on the sides of this, so that's quite simple. Moment of truth, make sure it meets up, it does, like that. And I guess the kind of glass would just be under there like that, just to seal out the rain. Yeah, I kind of like that. Should we not rule out this plain glass? What does this look like if we kind of put, sort of like mix it up a bit? Yeah, I kind of do sort of almost like that. It just kind of lets you know a bit more that it's glass. You can't see the glass itself, but you can see those little white shiny bits that are on there, can you? Yeah, perhaps. Let's try this in here. Yeah, see, I prefer the grey actually down here. And we could try it across here. Yeah, it just gives it a little bit more of a glass vibe almost. Makes it a bit more interesting. We'll do that as well. Alright, and what about around here? Yeah, no, I think these bits are fine. Maybe we'll try it, right? Yeah, that doesn't help us, I don't think. I think we'll keep it just grey there like that. Okay, man, that actually worked. That's the foyer, and I think we will keep the brick on the bottom. I was thinking maybe we have like have it be kind of metal almost. You know, just with a simple either maybe that one. That's our modded in cut iron, or just a standard iron sort of block. We'll give it a go, just for the base here. Yeah, do you know, I actually think I kind of prefer it with that. Let's try the cut iron. I don't think so though, because we've used this on the floors in there. Yeah, no, let's keep the old vanilla block going. Some easy iron to grab if you're playing in here. You can nick a bit of iron off the building, yeah. Yeah, man, that's cool. Done that one. Alright, there's our foyer. Yeah, that happened quicker than I thought. I thought we'd be toiling on that for at least 20 minutes. But I think that's it. Let's have a look from the street. Make sure there's no cars coming, huh? Yeah, and the blue just kind of ties it in, doesn't it, a little bit with the building. And these are kind of structural, makes it feel a bit more sturdy. Otherwise you won't see it, just look like kind of a big blob of glass, wouldn't it? I think that's it, man. I did want to have some signs up here. I don't know if we've diddled ourselves out a room here. But no, I don't think so. Look, that's a flat one there, yeah. We'll probably put some banners, maybe it's just going to say like OG's. This is like, we're going to call it OG's Builders Merchant, right? Right, I think we can just have a banner that says OG on there. That'd be alright. OG because it's the first one, right? And I think we're going to have a theme in the city, like the first of every build. So it'd be like the first butchers that we make would be OG's Butchers. Just so you know, it was the first one that was ever built. Yeah, alright. So should we further secure this and stick a little roller shutter on this? I think we're done with the glass. We will have a specialist, like a glass shop in this city, sorry, right? But we haven't got one at the moment, so I think we'll probably just display the glass and stuff here, right here in the Builders Merchants. So we'll be getting that stuff back. We don't need that anymore. Yeah, let's just keep those on us. Yeah, I think we'll have a look. I can't remember what they're called. I think it's cut. Like it's a mod it is. And it's like cut dripstone, or you can have cut andesite. Yeah, right here, look at this stuff. It's a dripstone brick pillar. Yeah, so it's a good job we didn't try and search for it. I'm pretty sure we've used these ones, a granite brick pillar. And get some chains. It's quite simple, this. Yeah, and I think I do remember, I think they were called shutters. The last bit we need is here. We've used dark oak at the back. Maybe we use something a bit lighter out here, I'm not sure. Get the dark oak as well. And I would have preferred a grey version. Now these are nice and grey, yeah, but they don't work side by side, so it's like they're not quite wide enough to go completely side by side, so we can't use those. But all we have to do with this is a little bit to hold the kind of chain reel, as it were. A little bit to hold the shutter once it's rolled up. Stick some chains on there. Yeah, we've done them right to the ground. Well, one away from the ground in the back. I'm not sure, these are quite long enough. These are longer than the other ones. That's sort of almost long enough. Let's just see. Yeah, now let's do it to the right to the ground as well. Alright, so that's like a roller shutter almost. We'll do these. Kind of rolled up. ready to come down when it's shutting time. Yeah, we kind of need something there, yeah. And we've got a bike rack there. They say this will be open to the public at all times out here, so in theory you wouldn't really store stuff out here. I don't know, maybe just crates. Probably not, probably going to be more like shelves and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like that, to be honest. It's a bit messy, isn't it? Right, you know, as soon as you come into the place, to just to have random boxes. I do quite like the visual. I don't think it serves our purpose. I think we'll wait and then probably stick something a bit better in there. Like I say, we've got a bike rack there, which is kind of fine, right? If the place is locked down overnight, that can be open to the public. And this bit here, maybe like a bench or something, huh? You know, that people could just sit there and wait. Let's just quickly do that now. I'm not sure what the vibe is out here. Maybe acacia, maybe jungle. Actually, maybe one of these. Also for sale in the store. You know, somebody might come along overnight and nick it, right? And that's up to them. You do what you gotta do, people. Why wouldn't I go down? Okay, I see. Yeah, that kind of works. You know, if you can't be bothered going in and you're waiting for your other half to finish up in there or whatever, you got somewhere you can just come and sit there, man. Kind of works. I think this is all patio furniture. Let's get a little table. I was just looking for a patio chair. I don't think it's there. Let's have a look at the chair. Yeah, I guess a rocking chair. I suspect that would definitely be nicked. We'll save the rocking chair for another occasion, man. Yeah, not too fancy. Don't want them too fancy or they will be getting nicked one day. So I think we just kind of put some stuff there just to sort of fill it out a little touch. We have some pot plants on the side, huh? Should we swap those around? Maybe put the table there. Stick a chair there. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Good enough for now. That's good enough. For now and forever. So get rid of all this. We're not going to keep stuff on us. We've got plenty to do, so don't want to be filling our inventory. We're definitely going to be using these boxes later. Plants maybe. Okay, these are quite interesting. An iron patio planter. Let's just see if that actually works. It does. It does. It does. It does. Yeah, I think so. I think that's a nice little thing. That's not what I was looking for though. I was looking for. We've got pot plants in here somewhere. Yeah, I could try a decorate pot out here. Yeah, okay, now we're talking, right? This is kind of what I had in mind. Yeah, maybe not the cactuses. Cacti, the way you say it, isn't it? Yeah, just give it a bit of a vibe out here, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think just like that, man. I guess we could sort of like give it a bit of a vibe over here as well. What are these ones like? Yeah, actually maybe I have this one there. You know, near the bikes it looks a bit sturdier almost, that, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. It's not a garden centre, it is a builder's depot, but you know, that just brings a little something, doesn't it? Can you put these in here? I really don't want it to be actually, so I hope you can. Yeah, I guess we could actually, you know, make those the fancy types. I don't think, can you get those in creative? What are they called? Decorate pot. It's a pottery shard you'd need, huh? Yeah. Have a look. Do you actually make one? I don't know, the person I'm thinking. Just looking if there's anything that's kind of like buildery, but not really. Let's put the skull on there to scare off any potential thieveries. How'd you do these? Do you know? Honestly, I've never in my survival world, sorry, never actually made a decorate pot. I presume you probably need to do it in a crafting table. So I'm probably going to need a full stack of those things, aren't we? So let's get a shard. I thought it was a pottery shard. Shard. Oh, that's strange. What's that mean? Yeah, what we got here? Skull. Where are you? Ugh. And got the person. I guess let's just take another pot then, right? Not really got a crafting table out here. Really need a crafting table out here. I think we'll just do it here for now. Okay, so presumably, I don't know how this works now. I honestly don't. How'd you make these things? Pro, total pro here, man. You know exactly what we're doing, yeah. Oh, I took the. We did have a mouse button thing where you could drag that. That was useful. I don't know why we haven't got that on here. No, don't laugh at me. I'm struggling here, man. Why is that not working? Is that not how you do it? How on earth do you do it then? Honestly, you'd think I would know, yeah, but like I say, I've actually never done that before. Should we just put these in there, man? I thought you could use these things. Just use them to like store things. Gold pottery shed, that's not working. Alright, well I think we'll get rid of that. I think we'll just leave them like that for now. Probably if I have a little 5-minute break in a minute, I'll do a little Google and we'll see how on earth you're supposed to do that. But for now, I mean, that's cool like that, right? Yeah, no chests or anything out here. We're going to have plenty of that stuff in here. So let's get rid of these. It's a shame. Good job we're in creative, so it's not a problem. And we are going to actually have, maybe we'll keep that because it'll probably come in useful. And again, the pot plants, we're going to have a little shelf here selling plants and stuff like that. So actually we'll just kind of keep those there for now. And I guess we might as well do that next year since we've got the plants on us. Yeah, I would like those to be those fancy ones. I can't remember how you do it, man. Let us know if you can, yeah. But I think that's pretty cool. I wonder if we just need something on here. I might just stick some little random signs. I mean, item frames is definitely something that we're going to need. So let's get it in our inventory. And I think a good contrast to the blue is probably a yellow. Almost just like opening times, stuff like that. Just on one side, man. We've got a bicycle sign there. Yeah, just like that. That's cool. No loitering after 9 PM. You know you'd come here, wouldn't you, for if you were like a teenager, to have a little bit of a drink. Little can of cider after hours. It's all good, man. I don't suppose we mind that too much. Just don't smash anything. They will, won't they? Teenagers cannot help themselves. So yeah, I think we built some shelves here. Let's go have a little fly up to the mezzanine and remind ourselves what we did, because I was thinking we'll probably just emulate these down here. I like a bit of uniformity here and there, not to be the exact same. But yeah, it's quite simple, huh? Just some cabinets on the bottom and like a frame around it. So let's have a look at some cabinets. And again, it'd be kind of different down here, I'm thinking. Maybe them ones we haven't. What is that? That's just the oak base cabinet. I think we've used those ones. And our trusty trapdoors. Again, same design, but just different sort of materials. I definitely want it to feel kind of shelfy. Concrete powder trapdoor. Maybe, but probably not. Possibly. Just have a look, man. Let's have a chill. We could just go like have it look more like wood, yeah. I mean, you could do that. Yeah, definitely not glass. Let's try that. See what we can do. Rustle up with all this. Oh, okay, so actually that's the sneaky elevator. Let's have another look at that. Yeah, look, that's the elevator from the outside. That's the elevator block there. We've disguised it as brick. Yeah, I think you want kind of like fairly sturdy, fairly wide, substantial shelves, I'm trying to say, don't you? Yeah, this shouldn't really be here, these, I mean, they're kind of alright, aren't they? But yeah, all these actually kind of should be removed. But it's so dingy in here, I kind of like them. I mean, maybe we will have them, but, you know, they'll kind of be more in line. Let's have a look. This was our temporary lighting measure before we had the proper lights in that in here. Oh, I see, yeah, that this is not cement, this is grey concrete powder, so let's grab some light grey concrete powder. Yeah, man, that's cool. I think the ones by the doors are alright. Are they the same? It's 2 and then 2. Yeah, that's cool. And again, we'll probably just stick some pot plants and stuff, just to sort of bring a little bit of a vibe sort of to the area. Alright, let's crack on with this show. See what this looks like. Yeah, I don't like that. Honestly, this is what I'm thinking, so let's just rule out the light grey terracotta first. Yeah, that could be considered ruled out. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the way. So, okay, so we're going to have to actually crouch, aren't we? 3, 4, maybe 5? It could be too high, to be fair. Yeah. Maybe we'll have it come in and go up. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it would be 5, would it? No, 4. Yeah. Oh, I see. It would have to be on this side, yeah? Why weren't that there? Yeah, I think we can do it this way. Yeah, like that, man. I don't think we'll have anything in the top, but just to give it a bit of shape. I guess there. Yeah, that kind of works for us. Have a look here. Yeah, I kind of want to put something on top of those, I'm thinking. Have a little gap there, something in there, something in there. And it kind of looks better. Oh, I see. So that's the elevator controller box. Kind of looks better like that, but that means we can't have anything on here then. Which is sort of unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Yeah, let's just try this. Let's have a look. If we stick some like random kind of potted plants on there. Oh, I see. No, it won't anyway, will it? So no, let's not bother with that bottom one. That's cool. Oh, I see. I can't there either. So yeah, that's. I see what we've done. I see what we've done. I kind of balance it out a bit anyway. Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay. So it's. This is the thing you get, right? So let's put you there, like that, and then we can get some stuff on there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't think anything has to be the same. I think each one will be different. There's no need to duplicate them up there because we've got plenty of stuff to offer. Plenty of stuff for sale. This is nice, man. These are just the final kind of decorations up here. Yeah, nice. Just brings a bit of a chill vibe there. We'll stack that shelf up. Kind of keep this corner, you know, bare. I think. Maybe stick another taller plant in there. Who knows? But we wanted something here. I don't think we're going to build a shelving unit here. This is like an exit to the kind of underground car park here. Got the phone boxes there. And you can go down into the haberdashery. Sorry, up into the haberdashery right there. Down into the car park there. So kind of like almost block off the entrance a bit. Let's just stick a couple of shelves, I think, in here. We'll probably stick with the vibes. A nice light vibes, just kind of brightening the place up a bit. So we've used these ones, let's just put those there. Those are kind of more decorational ones, so kind of stick those over there. Yeah, it's kind of, you can't kind of have them right above because, oh yeah, no, I'll tell you what, maybe you can. Because when you put stuff on these shelves, they don't sit on there properly. They kind of go in all kind of funny style. So actually it doesn't really matter what you put in there. I don't think we'll be having plants in there. Let's just see what they look like. Because you know, we kind of got plants on the other side. Maybe like more like tools on this side. Okay, that's nice for now. Yeah, it just makes it feel a bit busier up in here, yeah? I think that's cool, man. Maybe here as well we'll just stick a almost like just an information bar. It just looks a bit sort of plain here. Yeah, maybe not the same. Let's get a different sign. Something similar but not quite the same. Yeah, maybe an acacia one. No. There are two options. I think we're going to take two options, save us coming back in again. Yeah, maybe. I mean, just be so picky with the signs. Actually, that I just think strikes the right balance right there. Cool. Okay, we've got some tills to make. We've got one more shelf to construct, and that's the final shelf of the whole build, man. I'm kind of pleased about that. I think we'll go for the same vibe as what we had out there, but maybe kind of double depth almost. I'm not convinced necessarily. We could have those just be one and just bring the frame out by two. We'll see. Let's have it out. Yeah, that's definitely enough. Probably just have this one be square, man. Oh man, that kind of sucks. So if we're smart about this, can we... Looks like going to take us up. Yeah, oh, do you know what I'm forgetting, right? We're in creative here, man. We can just fly. So, Yeah, probably just like that. And again, we don't want to fall into the same trap here, so it's just one across there. Like that. Yeah, I don't think we have it double depth. I think that's cool like that. Alright, and again, not really sure what we're going to display on that yet. We'll do this very kind of last thing, to be honest, is to stack these shelves. So we'll keep some of them empty. I did know for a fact that we were going to have flower pots over here. I think the original plan was to put a shelving unit here as well. And do you know, we kind of might do that. We would sort of lose that light. And we could move the lights and put them under that. Let's not concern ourselves too much with that right now. Let's just see what this looks like. Yeah, I don't know actually. Kind of might be almost too busy. Okay, so we can't have that there because of the change here. It would literally just be a little one like that. Let's have a look. Let's build this thing and just see. We can delete it. Just a little one, so it's not kind of overbearing, maybe. Have a look. Yeah, no, I kind of like that. You know, you need it to look like an actual shop, don't you? Yeah, it would just be like space for something on there, space for something on there. Yeah, that kind of. I think they can stay. I think that's okay like that. Okay, I think we're good there, man. Should we just have a little walk around this place and make sure there's not like a forgotten corner where we could have more shelves? I think we'll keep this wall clear. Yeah, no, I think we're good. I think we're good. We could potentially have one there. We'll look from over here. No, I don't think so, man. I think that'd be too busy. I think that'd be too busy. I think that's just right now. Still got to decide what to put on these things. And whatever's on them, like, we'll store them in the shelves here. Now most of these, look at this, we haven't actually put shelves in this one all that time, and I hadn't noticed. So I actually remember we've got some really snazzy beehive trapdoors, if you can believe that. Okay, where are we? That's the same as this shelf here, right? So it's, oh yeah, and again, these were jazzy. We discovered these quite by accident. They're Gothic windows. I figured they worked quite well for our little shelves. Yeah, it's the same height as these shelves here, right? So just below the top. Okay, I think we've run out of potion. I think we're alright for potion. Okay. Should we do the tills? That leads us kind of perfectly onto the tills there, doesn't it? I think the shelves are all done. I mean, we could stick another shelf there. Let's just see. I mean, you couldn't reach it. You'd have to be 6 foot tall to reach it, but I think I kind of prefer the symmetry of having 3. Yeah, I reckon so. And again, we're not sure what we're going to put on there yet. You can't actually get this stuff off, so kind of purely decoration, to be honest. And is it? We do have like half cabinets. Yeah, let's have a look. Which do actually hold stuff. So that might work. Yeah, either jungle. I don't really like the oak doors for some reason. I'm not sure why. Yeah, nothing else is bamboo, is it? I don't think the bamboo. Rule that one out straight away. Yeah, no. I mean, I do like the half cabinet idea though. Let's just hope one of these fits in nicely. Yeah, that kind of fits in. Yeah, and then we can actually store whatever it is we're displaying up on here, we can actually store in there then. Yeah, I was just in the middle of explaining, like, these are actually, there's nowhere to actually store stuff. There's no like barrels or cabinets or chests here. This is just literally whatever's on the shelf that you can grab. And that's it. We've got the proper warehouse area next door, right? which is where we've got a whole stack of barrels and chests and stuff. And again here, it's just going to be kind of storage in here. I did consider at one point putting these across the back there. Not those particular ones, which perhaps isn't the worst idea. But we kind of decided against it. I just like the clean, basic vibe of these shelves. I won't lie, and like I say, we'll just store stuff under here. And yeah, if we need more storage, we've got options. We can always do that later. But I think we'll have enough with what's on the sides here to. There's some old school barrels there. You can put stuff in these crates. I think that's good, man. I think that's good. Alright, should we build some tills? And then, if I'm not mistaken, right, we can probably run around maybe and got space there now. I wouldn't mind putting a couple of those fancy lights here near the entrance. We could put them up there, potentially. Just have a look at that while it's on our mind. Always nice to have a bit of extra light. Actually, it's not those ones. It's these ones. This might just look kind of odd. I'm not sure. No, I don't think that looks odd. I think that kind of looks alright. Just brings a bit of light as well to that little corner there. Yeah. What about by the lift? Sort of got light here, haven't we? Let's be honest. Yeah, maybe. We'll just let that simmer there. See how we feel about that in a little while. Alright, let's build some tills, man. I don't know if these are... We've got space. We can make these longer if we need to, yeah. And I suspect we might need to. I don't think we want to come any closer to the front. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's just get rid of all this stuff. Just thinking about it, actually, I might actually put these lights in here. Yeah, we've got plants. Maybe... excuse me. We'll have this as like for plants and lights. These are kind of outside kind of lights. So lights are there, lights can go there, right? And those little plants are there, so they can go there. That one's there, so that can go there. And let's, should we have a little look, just see how these look in the shelf? And just in case they look rubbish, we'll, yeah, we didn't use the oak one. We'll have a spare shelf on us. Put them on the top, I guess. Oh, let's put them, yeah, just to balance the plants out. Oh no, that's nice. That's cool. Yeah, that kind of works for us. So I'll put you in there as well. Alright. And we'll fill that out properly there. We've got a purple variety in that. And we've got some other lights and stuff. Like I say, we just, I think, have lights there and a handful of plants as well. Maybe sort of knock those off of there. Probably have just flowers in this one or something like that. Like flowers in both of these. We'll decide on that in a second. Yeah, so what we're going to do about these tills, man, I think we'll just work on one side at a time and figure out how this is going to work. I kind of want the top to be like silver. Like what would you have? Like in my experience, right? When you're checking out, you go on one side and it's usually got like rollers or something like that, which you roll your stuff across towards the till. It's got the till, the little person working. We're not going to have people working here. It's like self-checkout, yeah. So we'll probably just have like, there's no room to kind of like make 4 of them with a gap. I think it'd have to be too wide. Each one of these would have to be 3 wide. And I don't know. We could do that, but only if we had 3 tills. And when we first kind of laid this out, it just looked cursed to me just having 3 tills. I almost really wanted 4. But we've got options, right? We don't have to limit ourselves. We'll try and see what it looks like. Just like this. So like rollers on one side, like with a till in the middle, and then just like your kind of packing area almost at the back, yeah. I'll tell you what kind of looks like rollers. Almost. Is a block of iron. Right, if you place it on its side. And I just had a brainwave as well. Sandwich. I think it was called a... Yeah, okay. A sandwich table. We used one of those in the burger van over there. As a hot plate. Where you can flip your burgers and stuff like that. And that actually might work. But we'll probably have to clad the outside of these in trapdoors. So that's cool. Yeah, I guess that kind of works. I mean, we could actually. in theory, have somebody working the till. If we're going to have trapdoors here anyway, we could almost... Not a roller there, I don't think. I'm almost thinking just like a normal bit of table there. We'll stick one of those in there for now. And almost like the rollers here, kind of like this. I don't know, it kind of works. Again, those two, I think we'll just have like normal sort of blocks almost. I don't know what, to be honest. Let's have a little browse. Let's have a chill and a browse, which would just be like work surfaces. I think blue is the color of the place. So, I don't know, maybe, yeah, kind of like that. And maybe the rollers go right to the thing and the till would go on there. Yeah, perhaps. And I do actually have, I don't know if they're called tills, right? I could keep calling it a till. Cash register. And you know, if you're in America, I guess you call it cash register. Yeah, okay, but there we go. Look, a cash register. So those ones are a bit funky. We've got those orange ones in the haberdashery. Let's have the more official kind of looking ones here. And they'd be like that, wouldn't they? Yeah, there we go. Look. So this is the bit where you put your stuff. They roll it along, scan it, and then this is where you pack it. I think that works. Not sure about this blue one on the end. But I don't think you want to roll your stuff into the cash register, do you? This is where, like, you know, if you've got a quibble or something like that and you're trying to fish through your... Well, if you know, your missus might be trying to fish through her bag to look for her keys or whatever, or her card and all that. That's where you kind of do that. Yeah, I think maybe that might work. Let's try this, see how this feels. And there is a little gap there for a person. That's kind of even better. We jerry rig this thing, but we get there in the end. Yeah, I think that kind of works, man. That kind of looks a bit like a till almost, and that's good enough in Minecraft. Yeah, if it kind of looks like it almost, I think you've done your job there. Let's have a look. The question would be, what do we clad? I mean, you almost could leave it like that, but I don't think so. I think we do clad the sides of it. Let's stick our lights back in this side. Let's have a look at our trusty trapdoors. Just something simple. Again, blue is the colour, yeah? So, I don't know, do we want it to be something fancy? Not sure. It needs to kind of be the similar blue. That is a good match. That one's too dark, I'd say. But look down here. That's a bit simpler. That might work. What else we got for a blue trapdoor? Oh, block of lapis trapdoor. Yeah, okay, we've got options. We've got options. Ooh, nether portal trapdoor. That's pretty cool. We can create a trick of like a fake portal with that. Okay, and the final option there, just a bit of wool. Have a look. My instinct honestly is saying the lapis. Oh, the lapis ones don't open. So it's not going to be the lapis. Alright. What about the wall? Nah. The coral, are these going to open? Yeah. I kind of like that. It's sort of fancy almost, right? Yeah, I think that's a till block. You don't really want this to be sort of open, do you? But I guess we could just do it like that. Maybe stick a little chair in there. They're going to need a little sit down. They can't. I mean, they could stand on their feet all day, yeah, but I wouldn't expect that of my staff. It's a bit much. You're hurting your feet. Chair. Let's actually get a chair in. Yeah, one of these, right? think we got like kind of sort of nicer ones almost. Like these, I was thinking. Bruce, it's just something plain that's not gonna like, you know, sort of stand out. It's just gonna sit in there. Pick that up. Yeah, alright, nice. Yeah, I think so. Okay man, let's get this going. Let's get this show on the road. We've done the tills. Everything's happening a bit faster than I expected today. Very unusual actually for me to be streaming in the day like this. I normally stream at night. This was the final, and I will indeed still be streaming tonight around about midnight London time. But yeah, this is the final one. I was kind of hoping to get this build as you had finished last night on the stream, but we didn't quite. It took so long to kit out that office. But yeah, we've kind of got this done now, man. We've still got to stock these shelves, and that's actually more of a mission than it sounds. And there's a few little bits, like I want to put some signs on the front of this thing, right? Some shop signs, you know, like it's telling you what it is. There's a let's have a little flag. There's a big square grey block there. So we're gonna have a shop sign on the outside over there, one on the shop front here. I don't think we'll bother with the sides here so much, just one over there and one here. So I've probably got a couple of banners to make, you know, it's a little bit of messing around, isn't there? So yeah, I've still got a little bit to do here today. Then hopefully by tonight we'll be able to get onto the next project, which is row of Victorian houses, man. And these are not just houses, it's going to be like flats or apartments above them, but on the ground floor it's going to be shops. It's going to be like old Victorian buildings, like terraced kind of house buildings, but with a glass front, so each one's like a shop on the front. They're going to be all traditional shops as well, like we're going to have a butcher's, a baker's, all this kind of stuff, yeah, like a corner shop as well, maybe a sandwich shop, who knows. Alright, yeah, we've got tills, let's have a look. There's your rollers, all your goods, you pack it all up here. We do have baskets. Let's have a look. But the thing is, they're kind of strange. It's almost like I haven't figured out how to use them. I don't think you can place them on the ground. This is such a shame. Yeah, it's like a basket that you can actually just carry in the store, but I'm not sure how you're supposed to store them. I guess you put them in here, right, or something, in a cabinet. It would make sense, and then maybe we can just have a sign that says baskets. I don't know, it kind of seems a bit, so it's a real shame you can't just place it. Maybe shift and then you just right click and it just like opens your basket, so you carry in your basket. I guess it is handy, gives you extra inventory slots, doesn't it? Could have used this actually on the build, man. And then you go like that and you got some extra inventory slots. Yeah, I mean that's quite cool, I suppose. I suppose what we could do is put them out here. We could have like a basket stand out here. Let's have another look at those half cabinets, and then just stick one in an invisible item frame as well, just to, like, you know, so you can see what it is. Yeah, what's the vibe out here? It's definitely sort of got all the brick. Maybe I'll have the acacia or the mangrove. I mean, I think the dark oak's a bit much. Let's just have a look at those two. I'm not convinced. Maybe the mangrove might be alright. You're going to want to put your bikes there, yeah, so. Yeah, maybe. Let's try this. Let's get the item frame in our possession again. I think we're done with the beehive trapdoors. And what we could do, let's have a look. Find somewhere to store this stuff. I was just thinking we could make the bottom of that like a barrel or something, but I don't think we will. I don't think that's necessary. I think we just ditch all this stuff. We're done with that. We've done the till, so we can get rid of all this. Such a hoarder, man. Don't ever want to throw anything away. I think we're done with those. Yeah, I think we're done with the iron. It's such a shame to destroy that. Yeah. Let's Yeah, okay, so we can kind of do that, yeah. Maybe we'll put the informational sign on that side. I don't think I want baskets on both sides. I just think it's sort of like a bit too symmetrical. I do like my symmetry, but sometimes it's probably not the way to go. And just have the information there. And have the baskets there. I almost want to have a sign that says baskets, you know. Let's just see what that might look like. I mean, it's kind of redundant almost, isn't it? Because there is a sign there that says baskets, but I actually quite like that. So let's do that. And we could dye this, couldn't we? We could dye that up in a flash, but I don't think so. I think it's just black informational text, and I think that's cool like that. The baskets. Yeah, we're going to want a whole stack of these, aren't we? Let's do this. Really getting down to the kind of nitty gritty of this now. Oh, you can't actually stack them. Let's just do this for now like this. We want to stick a whole load of them in there, don't we? I think we'll just do it one more. It's a bit of a grind. That's alright. And I really don't think we've got trolleys. Let's just double check. We definitely couldn't stack that now. I like the look of these. We'll just take some of those to have as well. Alright. I don't like there being just one on the end. I think we'll just kind of do them like this. Don't need a full one, do we? Yeah, pick that up. What do these do? Yeah, they're pretty cool. Not functional, just decorative. Whoa, they make a fuss when you break them, huh? Yeah, it's a shame. It would kind of look nice on there. Alright. Yeah, okay, I kind of like that. There's nothing in there, but you can imagine that there's just little bits in there, seeds, little packets of seeds or something, huh? Yeah. Maybe. I don't know if we want, they go on there. They won't go on there. Is that just because we were trying to fly? No, they don't have. Oh, they were in there. You just couldn't see them. All right, that's 6 1/2 dozen the other. Still no good to us like that, is it? Let's be honest. There we go. All right, I think we're getting somewhere, man. We're going to put flowers in here. We've done the atrium. Happy with that. Yeah, I really wanted to. I might take a little 5-minute break in a minute, and we'll do a little Google search, right, and figure out how to put the pottery shells on. You would think, having played Minecraft for like 8, maybe 9 years now. I mean, they've only come out a couple of years back, didn't they? But yeah, I've never actually. I'm pretty sure I did make one at some point, you know, in my old world. I actually can't remember how it happens, so we'll have a little Google, find out how that happens. That's all good. No more shelves here. Probably have a sign there. We'll put that up later. We'll do the signs last, right? We'll put OGs, and like exit, lift. There's a lift there, so we'll put a sign that says lift there. Yeah, let's have a little run around. I'm pretty sure that's it for all the fussy business. I think we will start stacking the shelves next. And there's one more thing we wanted to do, which was put some boxes and stuff up there. But before we do that, let's just have a little look around here, because we've already done all the crates. It's a bit dark here though, isn't it? Do you think we want sconces here? I mean, it doesn't seem like the type of place that you would have fancy lights. Let's just have a look. What's this? What kind of lantern's that? I don't think we've ever used that one. Ooh, that is the kind of thing you'd have in like a DIY store, isn't it? Just kind of for sale almost. Maybe we'll have this. This could be like the lights. the sale kind of box. I'll just put one there as well for now. Just maybe there, I don't know why. Yeah, you know, it's kind of a bit too industrial for these fancy ones here. But it does brighten up that corner. And it does fit the vibe. Yeah, and I think it'd look a bit odd having them here next to the lights. And besides, you don't want to entice the public in here, because really this isn't for the public, this is more like the warehouse area. Indeed, what we probably should do is have hazard blocks across the floor there, but I think that would be a bit excessive. Maybe. Let's give it a go. Oh no, it's this concrete pad on the floor there, just in case we don't like this. Just to, you know, tell the public, actually, no, you're not supposed to go across here. Yeah, I actually like that. That's cool, man. Perfect. Because this stays open, you know, the forklifts, they have to come through and that, so that stays open. The shelves need to be stocked. The stock's flying off the shelves, so it's a constant job for them. Yeah, you see these boxes and these crates and things like that. I think we'll just quickly do this now, because this is the more kind of out the way thing. And it's almost, if we don't do this now, we'll kind of forget, man. But yeah. Just randomly up here, so let's just do this now. Got that. Yeah, lights, I guess we'll have lights for sale. That will keep. Done with the shelves. Done with the seat. Probably not done with the signs, right? But we can pick them out when we need them. We'll keep the item frame. Done with all these. Yeah. Leave that there to remind me that we need to. I need to do a little bit of research on that one. That's all right. Don't think we'll be needing the bricks or that cement. More lights. That's okay. All right. Don't think we need any more hazard blocks. Probably keep that there just in case. And again, we'll just stick the light up there for now. Alright, so what was it we just said? Box. Yeah, look, we've got color types of boxes here, yo. Toolbox. Oh, we're definitely going to, do they stack? They do. Yeah, we're definitely going to be selling some toolboxes up in the builder's yard, yeah? Explorer's box. We use those in the haberdashery, so we won't. And a wooden box. They stack as well. Alright. Yeah, no jewellery boxes. No mailboxes, I don't think. Alright, crates. And let's have a look for some more crates, man. Just to kind of mix it up a bit. On this top bit. Don't want to go too nuts and have like one of each type, to be honest. And just something really kind of different there. I guess we could maybe have some chests up here. You know, we haven't used a single vanilla kind of Minecraft chest up here just yet. Let's put you there for a minute. And you. Oh, we use a vanilla chest and a modded in chest. Let's just stick some bits down here. It's all really kind of random. Alright, of course. We're going to have to do a little croucharoo there. Alright. I want actually to go upwards like that, yeah. Alright. Oh, of course. Alrighty. Yeah, there we go. Just there, you know, kind of totally random. But let me make sure you can still kind of get around the place. I don't think any more than 2 high. I think that would be kind of silly almost. Pick a couple of jungle ones. Yeah, I think what we'll do is have like this hidden chest behind there. Yeah, just like that. And then maybe put the Minecrafty chest over here. But we've got the boxes as well, let's not forget, right? So, and again, I just think we'll somewhat hide that. And we've got the dark oak. Yeah, just kind of like nice and busy up here. It's just a random sort of storage area, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's cool, man. Alright, let's stick a couple of boxes. Yeah, I want to be able to sort of move around the place still. Alright, just like that. What about these boxes? Oh, that's interesting. What's that doing? That actually turned that box into the other box. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think we're kind of good there, man. Yeah, like I say, I kind of make it really tricky to sort of navigate almost. I kind of like that. So what's going on with that? Why can't you do you know, I think I remember. I think one of these boxes isn't an actual box. What it does is put whatever you've put there in a box. Yeah, so if we stick that there, right, and then put this, you have to shift. Nah, which way is it? No, maybe not. Okay, but that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. I'll leave this area a little bit open because the hatch itself is there, yeah. So is that going to turn that into that again? It kind of does, it's strange, yeah. Alright, I think that's cool, man. I think we're sort of done up here. Yeah, just like totally random. That's exactly what we wanted. What's in there then? Okay. Stick some stuff in here, man. Yeah, we'll put the cardboard boxes up in there, yeah? Now, I suppose we could put some goodies in these that we can find. Do you know what I mean? I think we're done with the crates. Let's put the crates up in this one. And a bottle crate as well. Let's put that there. Yeah, we'll just put some basic stuff in them for now. And I think maybe we'll stick some fancy stuff in there as well. Stick the chests in the chests there. And the decorated pot as well. I think I'm definitely going to remember to Google that because it's kind of on my mind. I want to get that done. I'll stick some cabinets in there because I think we're done with those as well. And a random trapdoor, why not? And I think in one of these, just one of them, we'll put some fancy stuff, and it's got to be in this hidden one here. So what can we put in here that's sort of like random that you might want to find if you're just hunting around the place? Let's have a look. I really wish I had a cup of tea. I think we'll take a 5-minute break. I think I'll make a cup of tea, have a quick little refresh, and find out how we make those pottery shards, and then we can come back basically, right? We'll continue that search now, and just stock these shelves. I mean, there's a few little extra decorations. Like I wouldn't mind putting some signs on the wall across there, but we'll kind of do that as we go around as well. We'll keep our where is it now? We'll keep our glow item frame on us there, yeah. But yeah, the bulk of it's done, man. We'll start with the flowers, nice and easy. Start with some flowers and plants on those shelves there. I'll probably end up putting those. Oh no, we tried, didn't we? We can't put the boxes on the shelves. It's a shame, but that's not the end of the world. Yeah, I almost feel like they need a kind of ridge around them, but there's nothing really that you can use, is there, to just give that a little lip. I think that's okay. I think they look like tills, and it fits the vibe of the build. It's the blue. It's the only thing that's blue in here, right? The building's blue and the tills blue. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, and we'll come back literally and just stock the shelves, man. And that's kind of what I've been looking forward to doing. But it's kind of done. We can move on from here, and then tonight, when we stream the official kind of stream tonight, we'll be starting a brand new build, man. A whole new section. It's going to be a row of Victorian houses, not far from here, just over the other side of the road. And I'm not sure how many buildings we'll get in there. Like I say, when we've planned out the design of the first, they're all going to be kind of the same, different colours but same design, right? Like a terraced row. And I think there's going to be at least 8 kind of houses / shops that fit in there. That should be quite cool, man. I'm really looking forward to that, because each one will be kitted out separately inside, and each one will have its own little vibe on the outside. So yeah, let's just have a look. Maybe like some armor. Do you mean you might want some armor early game, mightn't you? We could have a diamond. We'll put a diamond in next door for a little Brucey's bonus. So let's not just do the same things. We didn't put any armor. I kind of meant to put armor in the netherite chest next door, so actually that kind of decides it. I think that's what we'll do. And we put a smithing table with a smithing template there as well. Yeah, we'll put a sculk sensor. We'll save that for another chest. Yeah. What's this? A workstation. Yeah, do you know, I forgot about those. I have used those before. Should have put one of those in the janitor's cupboard, man. Maybe we can squeeze that in. We'll keep that there. Maybe we can squeeze that in here somewhere. In the warehouse area, of course. Where's all the armor? Come on. Let's do this. Yeah, and I guess if you put an armor, you could put a netherite pickaxe as well. Why be tight? Yeah, chainmail hammer. Let's troll you guys up, yeah. No. Let's give you some proper. Like you say, I could just go netherite. Like, I don't see why not. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna do it properly. It's what my dad always said. And I think if you happen across this one, put the boxes in another one. They kind of like devalue the whole thing, don't they, being there? And let's put basically a full netherite set there. You're not having me netherite shovel. We keep that. That's ours. Yeah, that's worth. Yeah, I kind of want to make this city worth exploring. Definitely going to upload this thing onto a server, right? So people can come in here and have a little play about. And I kind of want to make it worthwhile checking out. Unfortunately, all these are empty. There's no way that I'm filling all these full of stuff. That would be kind of silly. But they're all empty, but there are actual, you know, Minecraft chests here. Now, if you've got your wits about you, you'll notice that they're slightly different to most of this. You'll probably open them up. And if you happen across this one that's hidden in the corner here, it'll be your lucky day, man. It'll be your lucky day. Awesome. Alright, let's do this, man. Let's get down there, yeah? And let's give this man the till. They sit here, don't they? You can actually sit in these chairs. Should we F5 this? I think there's an F5 moment, yeah. There we go, look, yeah. Anything you want today, sir? Just help yourselves. There's self-service up in this place. Just make sure you pop through here and pay for your items before you leave, please. Or I will have to physically not arrest you, just beat you up. That's how it is, I'm afraid to say. Yeah, nice, yeah? Alright, let's shift out of here. Alright, awesome. So what do you reckon? Let's F5 out of this. Right here, this is where we start, man. We've got an atrium, we've got tills, we've got a mezzanine. Even that needs to be kitted out. All kind of needs to be kitted out. I don't know what we're going to put up there. What can I say? That's kind of like why I want to have a break and come back. A fresh head, and not a building head, a kind of storage head. We're going to be shelf stacker. And we're just going to go through the whole inventory, man. All the cool blocks. I definitely think here you want some jazzy things. So I'm thinking like right here, it's like coloured bricks. They say we'll work out the details later, but we'll have one of each colour just available. So you can kind of come in and see like exactly what you've got. And it almost makes sense to put like a row of like barrels or cabinets across the bottom here to store the items that you can see, doesn't it? It really does. And we might well do that. You know, we might well do that. But like I say, we'll come back and decide on that shortly, yeah. But that'll just take a quick 5 minutes, man, and we'll come back to that. We'll start with the flowers. They've already got cupboards below, you see, and that's what's got me thinking that's a good way to do it. Like here, cupboards underneath here, cupboards underneath here, just on display. But maybe we really should have cupboards underneath. We'll see. We'll see how that looks. So let's get back to game. Okay, let's finish this up, man. Let's stack these shelves. We've got a few little bits of decorations to do. I'll tell you what we'll quickly do, right? First things first. Let's get the bits in our inventory that we're going to want to stick around the place as we go stacking the shelves. Like traffic cones up in the warehouse area. Definitely. And I was thinking as well, we've got some parapets to put. Yeah, maybe a couple on this lift shaft here. Yeah, maybe we'll do that first actually, just to kind of get it out of the way. I'm not sure exactly what vibe we're going to go for. I think that acacia is quite a good one there. Yeah, what else did we have in our actual inventory? No, that's kind of it. Yeah, we saw this little workstation that we're going to pop. I think that's kind of it. Like I say, we're done with the decoration, man. But it had just dawned on me while I was having a cup of tea and I made a quick sandwich. I hope you guys did the same. Yeah, I kind of want it to go right round almost, so I don't know, maybe not gonna have anything on top of this. Oh, we can't put it there. Alright, well that's sort of typical. Maybe it kind of works that it goes into that. Let's see. Just to sort of break this lift shaft up a little, yeah. And I kind of wanted one up here as well. Ooh. Is that too high? Yeah, maybe we put it there. And we're going to stick a couple of these on the front of the offices as well. So like I say, it's just worth having them in our inventory here. Yeah, just to kind of sort of break that all up a little bit. Make it a little bit fancier, huh? Yeah, that one ends there. You know, the kind of mezzanine floor sort of carries on from that. That's cool. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, flowers in there, man. All the blocks in here. This is why I wanted a cup of tea. We've got a fresh cup of tea on the side now. Fresh, Lisa Life. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, we could say lift above there. Let's have a look. Or exit. Indeed. Let's have a look at our signs. Quickly do this now, man. See, we've got these ones, yeah, and they might work, but they might also be a bit too much. I'm not really a big fan of just the hanging signs because you kind of like, I don't know, it's a big shop. You almost want the big signs, don't you? So let's try this. I don't know, let's have a look, let's try this. And then yeah, you're just simple as this, right? So if you go, I think, are they all automatically? Yeah, it's kind of like that. So let's just try this. See, lift in Britain, I know it would say elevator in America, but one thing, it doesn't fit. Yeah, I almost think it's maybe it's kind of too much. I don't know. Let's try exit. Yeah, just a bit. Ooh, didn't have to change the T. Exit. I mean, that's also the exit, but you kind of know that. Yeah, it kind of sort of makes you think, oh, am I supposed to go out there? Maybe I can't go out there. Maybe I have to go out here, which you don't. So I almost think maybe it should just say lift. Let's just do this. Lift, and we'll do to hit the T, because I'm not sure. Can you make these lowercase, right? What's trim on do? Okay, yeah, I quite like that actually. Let's put trim on these. Trim on and trim on. Yeah, okay, that actually softens it up. So lift, that's the main exit. I suppose we could, in theory. Now, is it gonna? Yeah, I think that's University 4 in the middle there, telling us that this is probably a good thing. And then we'll just put exit here. So trim on E, trim on X. Exciting stuff, yeah. It kind of is actually. I've had it to both equal measures exciting, equal measures. Sorry, chill. Doing this because it's kind of like the final. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. And there's also a lift up here, yeah. Again, I'm not sure if this might be too much. Let's have a look. Again, we kind of got perfect with the lettering. It's almost like it's kind of written in the stars that we should do this, isn't it? Exit, lift, and lift. There's two separate lifts for two separate purposes. But I think that's okay. Let's have a look. Excuse me, I just had a nice little ham sandwich there. It's absolutely kind of starving, and this is actually a bit of a mission. Trim on, escape, trim on, and T. Actually a bit of a mission, right, getting all this done here. Let's have a look, is that kind of too much? Yeah, there's a lift, kind of, and exit there, that's fine, yeah. Yeah, I do almost think that having the three of them is kind of too much. Let's get rid of these. And we could try just a hanging sign on here. Let's do this. I just think maybe a plain white one might do us quite well here. Now we'll just kind of say lift on this a little bit more discreet, huh? Yeah. Might as well put it here as well. Big characters. Okay, big characters. I didn't realize we have modified this. Oh, I see. So you can. Oh, yeah, you can do it like that, huh? Yeah, no, we don't want that right now, though. I'd forgotten about that. That's cool. Let's get up to where we need to be, which is there. Let's have a little look-sees. Lift, exit, and just a little more sort of discreet sign there saying lift. That's kind of cool, man. That's kind of perfect. Alright, yeah, that's that for that. And we are going to do some banners at the end. We want to put some banners on the outside, right? And I'm also thinking maybe some banners just on the inside. Like this is a toilet here, like a WC. And again, I just think it'd be too much to use these big ones again. Yeah, maybe we just use an ordinary, like an ordinary Minecraft sign here. A grey one. I mean, we could actually do the big characters, try see what that looks like. So if we do W, is that capitals? I think it's the same either way. W. Okay, so it's just like one letter at a time. Yeah, I'm not convinced by this as a thing. WC. Yeah, that works, man. That works. Otherwise, you don't really know what it is, do you? There you go. If you're looking for it, it's a WC. It's all unisex around this place. I'm not building two separate toilets. We have done that outside. It's a public toilet. We've got three men. We've got male, female, and unisex. And this one's just unisex. This is just staff only, but right, it's kind of locked, so you sort of know that almost. I think that's okay. Alright, beautiful. Got parapets up there. Yeah, ready to stock the shelves. I must admit, I've almost got a bit too many teeth. We've got these parapets on us, and we can kind of get rid of them out of our inventory once we've done this. So let's just quickly do this. They kind of have to go up there, so I'm not sure that was... Yeah, I think so. And above here. Yeah, I think so. Again, it just kind of breaks the wall up. It's very kind of high and straight. I don't think we want any up there. I think that's enough. Just like that. Not here. I don't think. Oh, we've got sensors on there, so definitely not on there. That's cool, man. Let's get rid of these. Get rid of all this stuff. I guess we'll keep the sign. Excuse me. We'll keep that kind of fancy sign there. So yeah, let's just do this workstation. I think we can squeeze this in probably right there, yeah. It's sort of like, oh, okay. Yeah, see, it's kind of perfect. Just a little workstation there. I don't think we need any more. I just think one. Just one is good enough. Have a look, we've got some traffic cones. We'll just kind of stick these randomly around the place, yeah. I don't know, just almost like, you know, they're there ready to kind of grab when someone sort of needs one. Yeah. Yeah, just like that, man. Excuse me. Yeah, not there, I don't think. Let's just have a quick look over here. Then we can ditch all this stuff out of our inventory as well, yeah. Yeah, I think so. You know, just in case they want to put some cones across there, kind of makes sense to have them available, huh? Yeah, I think that just brings a tiny little vibe here. I never really liked this corner, I must admit. It's all a bit plain, but this is the office here. You don't want to be working on your workstation next to the office, do you? I don't think. Yeah, I think that's too much. We'll get rid of that. We'll just stick a couple of cones there, maybe. Yeah, there we go. No, that's perfect. A couple of cones there. Maybe last final one just there. Maybe that was the penultimate one. One just there as well. No, actually not there. So fussy, but that's good, man. That's where it is, right there. Yeah, and I guess we'll just... Oh, that's a bottle crate, right? Are these boxes usable? Nah, some of the boxes are. I think it's the darker ones that are usable, but not those ones. Okay, I'll tell you where we can put these. In our janitor's closet. Don't need to sign on the janitor's closet. He knows where it is. And that's all that matters. Yeah, in here, right? Little traffic cone. Little workstation. Keep the sign on us, just in case. I don't think we need any more signs. I mean, you could put loading across there or something, right? Do you know the other thing? Yeah, the edge of this is a bit plain. Yeah, so let's kind of do this. What happens if we take that light away? Is it really dark now all of a sudden? Nah, it's not too bad. They're really not supposed to be there. Those. They're vestigial lanterns. Those. But I quite like this one here, I won't lie. I mean, we could almost, you know, have them across there, but no, I don't think so. Yeah, just like that, yeah. But see, I don't want to make it too dark here, though. It kind of is now, yeah. What do you reckon? Maybe we do stick some sconces up on there. I don't think so, though. Maybe a couple here. So... this is what it's all about, man. I'm not going to rush this and cut things out and not do it because you can't be bothered. That's no good reason to do it, is it? I can be bothered, and so we will do it. I think we just need a bit more light here, and I think that just provides it. Yeah, those ones are purple because they're all purple in there. That's like the boss's office up in there. Yeah. Look, we've got them there for the doors. A bit lower where the doors are. Got them on there. That all makes sense. Beautiful. And I don't think we need them here, I don't think. Let's have a look. Again, it just does bring a bit of light here. Yeah. We need as much light in this place as we can get, man. It's pretty dingy. It certainly was before we cut out that the skylights there, but no longer. Yeah, I'll tell you what I was just thinking, right? Last little thing here now before we stack the shelves. Again, this is kind of a vestigial one. Both of these, like, none of these should be in the floor anymore. So what is it? It's concrete powder, right? Yeah, there we go. Let's do this. I say I don't want to make it too dingy now. It kind of is almost, isn't it? I mean, maybe we could... I mean, like, they don't look too bad. I haven't even noticed them until now, truth be told. Look, in fact, perhaps under here it's not a bad idea. Perhaps that's the solution. I honestly thought we'd finished with these shelves here, but I'm going to do this, man. Do this right now while we think of it. Let's get the lantern in our inventory. No good stocking the shelves if you can't see what's on them, is it? We'll just have lights inside the shelves, yeah? There's only 4 of these, so that's really no hardship. Or the alternative would be like what we've done outside, actually, to put them in here. And you still get the same amount of light, basically, don't you? But they're not quite so visible. Yeah, I think that's the way. But actually, it'll save us some time, because that does both sides simultaneously. Okay, beautiful. Let's have a little swig. Let's tell you what, let's have a swig of potion and reaching. And let's have a little swig of tea as well. Let's just take a breather, man. I feel I'm rushing towards the end. I always do this when we're nearing the end of a build, yeah. Like start rushing, almost like I just can't wait to get it finished almost and move on. But it's really not kind of the right mindset. Let's just take our time and get this all done properly. I think that one also, yeah, you see, and then all these can kind of do this, and it does both sides at the same time then, so Kind of perfect. Alright. Yeah. Alright, it kind of brings a bit more light, doesn't it? But under here, that's really not going to sort of help, is it? Maybe under these ones? Yeah, that helps. There we go. There's always a solution in Minecraft, in there. Kind of think outside the box. You'll find a solution. See, that's also vestigial. Let's get a bit of tough. Okay, I guess the rest of them we can kind of do as we go along, yeah? I'm going to put some yellow lines across here. I don't like the way that this black just ends right here like this. I think it kind of almost needs to feel a bit safer. Yeah, I mean, I guess that one is sort of vestigial, but I actually don't kind of mind that one being there. Almost tempted to put one here also. Just at the end of the loading bays like this. Yeah, that's cool. There we go, look. All these can go. Got enough light there. This one can go. Yeah, beautiful. There's probably some of these out on the shop floor, I've no doubt. Just have a little quick scan while we're on the mission. Haven't got them there deliberately, see, because that's that bit more welcoming. Because that's the public toilet, but this is like the staff area. Could almost put the hazard blocks there, but I just think visually that might be too much. I mean, we'll try it. I'm always a fan of just trying it. If you think it, give it a whirl. In Minecraft, that is. Not in real life. You get yourself in trouble that way. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just a visual cue just to sort of say, you know, Gen Pop not really welcome in there. Alright. Beautiful, done that. Yeah, the original plan was to put this tuff underneath all these shelves as well, but I don't think we'll bother. I kind of like the floor like this, it's cool. Yeah, there we go, look, another sneaky one there. Definitely not going to need one here. This is going to be the light shelf full of lights there. Yeah, I think we're good here. Okay, so here as well. Yeah, beautiful, man. That kind of works. That's ideal. And there's no lights really around this, but that's all right. I mean, if we wanted to be super sneaky about it, we could put a light deep inside this somewhere. But I don't think we're going to. I think we're all right. I think it's kind of bright enough around here. Got plenty of natural daylight coming in there, yeah. So what we will do is now get rid of all these. Maybe let's just stick the hazard block in the janitor's store. Why not? In the bottom one here, we've got like blocks. So I think we'll just stick all these blocks up in here like this. Not our lantern, we keep our lantern. And if we just have a little search for lines. Yeah, you see we can get these, and we need the corner ones. That one, and maybe the little notch as well. In fact, definitely probably the little notch. I probably just think we start these here like this. You know, just to kind of... Yeah, so you see on these corners, like, you have a little notch like that. Oh, okay, so this is where this comes in like this. There we go. We got the system. We did a lot of this on the highways, right? I haven't done it for a while, these lines. Yeah, I think so. I think that's actually perfect. Again, it just brings another little visual bit of pleasantry, I think. But also it's functional. That makes it kind of like a bit safe. It's obvious where the road ends and the kind of ordinary floor begins, if you like. Yeah. Alright, actually. So more of these little notches here. Let's just do all the corners. Yeah, we remember now. We remember the system. Yeah, let's do the lines actually as well. And then here. I think that's it, isn't it? Is there some across here? Safety is paramount. Yeah, again, you kind of have to end it with a notch there. So let's do the lines. See where we're going to take them to. Probably just to there, right? Yeah, just like that, man. Oh yeah. I'm almost feeling like this corner could actually not be quite so sharp, but I think we're alright, man. I think that's cool. Yeah, again, we'll just stick these lines up in here as well. Alright. A little janitor's room's come in handy, that, man, just for chucking random bits in there, yeah? Okay, that's all that over. Should we start with something kind of quite nice, which is this light one. So let's get all the lights that we can muster. Okay, let's get off capitals. Just light, I guess, then. And I guess we'll put torches in here as well, not candles. That doesn't work. Light blocks, I guess, almost. That wasn't kind of what I had in mind. It was more like the lights that you buy. Yeah, let's see the light blocks till last, but probably we may well bring them into it as well, actually. So these are all the kind of lights that you can have, because there's also like a redstone light as well, isn't there? We've got a ton of light on us already. Yeah, I'm not thinking lamps. This isn't like a homeware store. This is more like your building supplies, right? So, street light sensor and a street light. Alright. Like I say, these all won't go on the shelves because they won't, quite frankly, don't look good enough to go on the shelves. So light, we've also maybe lamp. You need redstone for these. I'm not convinced that those, those would probably go in the homeware section. In the homeware, we are going to have a giant, like furniture store almost. I guess those would be the kind of lights that go in there. Ring lamp. I don't even know what that is. And again, see, like standing lamp, black standing lamp, desk lamp. That's not really builders merchant stuff, is it? That's more like the homeware store. That is technically too, but I don't know. I've never seen them before, and they're so pretty. I think we'll keep them there. I don't know. Maybe we could have the lamps. Let's not discount them so readily. Not the black one, because you need redstone to light that anyway. Now let's stick all these down here and just see what happens. And also lanterns, I guess. Some of them are called lanterns. Yeah, because these ones indeed are called lanterns. And let's do it, man. Let's have the proper Minecraft lanterns up in here as well. Yeah, see, we took that one was called lantern. Stone lantern. I don't think you get any light off them. Let's have a look. Sea lantern trapdoor. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Interesting. I wonder if that lights up. We'll just do some science on that. I don't think I want that on the display, but we'll do some science on that. Yeah, street lantern. They're quite cool as well, but they're kind of, again, definitely more the sort of homeware sort of section, I'd say. Yeah, because like these ones sort of, yeah, you know, they're the street lights that we buy. Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking. Slightly different version. What about this one? How does this one work? Yeah, okay. I mean, do we actually get any light off that? What is that? Maybe it's the wrong way around. Maybe we need to do it this way for this one. Yeah, okay, so it's... Oh, okay. That's slightly unfortunate. Let's get the calcite brick. And just quickly replace that. So I think we need to... We still got those on us, so let's get to the side. Yeah, okay, so that's it. You can still walk under that, so that's cool. Yeah, there's all the like street light options, yeah. And this is a tunnel light, but yeah, okay. There's your more kind of streety light ones. Maybe they should have gone on the top, yeah. Thinking about it, and maybe we'll have the lamps on the bottom. Oh man, I'm gonna take my time and do this nicely. Yeah, I'm gonna rush this, man. We're all chill up in this place. So where's the hitbox for this thing? Oh, you suck. You suck eggs, man. Is it that? Yeah, okay, so I think we'll keep the thankfully I think that's right here. Let's just get our trapdoor. Just needed this music. Nice relaxing music. Yeah. Just to chill us out a bit. Let's slow down the pace a bit, man. Let's not rush here. So let's, I don't think we need a potion of reaching. Yeah, we've got plenty of inventory space. We don't need to fret about inventory space. I definitely think these lampposts, like the street lampposts, because they poke out so much, they go up on the top there. I think put the grey one there. No. I think we'll do it as it was. Put the white one on the end. Grey one there. Put this one here. This one pokes out like weird style, so I guess we'll put that kind of in the middle here. Ah, interesting. Maybe it's here then. Yeah. You know, you just can't find the hitbox on this thing. There you go. And what else was it? This one. Yeah, this one causes nothing but problems, this thing here. Because its hitbox, I see. Okay, now it's making sense. It's just got like a literal box for its hitbox beneath it. Alright, that's cool. That one's got a funny old hitbox as well. Let's put this one in first. Come over here. Just like that. And then this one. There, just like that. And then the tunnel light can go here. Guess so. I kind of wanted it more there, yeah. Yeah, there you kind of like, I mean, this is what we've got actually in this building. I kind of want it on the side, yeah. Kind of like that. They're your more industrial kind of streetlight ones, and at least you can see underneath these ones now. So, what about these ring lamps? What does that actually do? Yeah, okay, that's quite cool. So, yeah, I guess we'll put them in here. Like, we'll fill this out properly later, yeah? You know, actually, let's leave them in our inventory. So that we know that we're not going to miss one out later. I think that's probably the sensible thing to do. We'll quickly do the science on that sea lantern. And then we'll get our proper little lamps in here. I think that one's going to be too tall to stand anywhere. What else was it? It was this. Let's just do some science here for a minute. Let's just... They do indeed light up, man. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's all I wanted to know. Then I don't think we're going to throw these here. I mean, we could do. This is the light section. There is space there. But it kind of just throws it all off. I don't think so. Yeah, what about these? Do these actually light up? They do. They do. So yeah, we will have those, yeah. I could put it against the wall, yeah? Yeah, just like that, man. Again, desk lamp, that's probably more homewares, isn't it? Yeah, I'm feeling that these two spaces probably be better off. And I definitely think the standing lamp also. Oh, sorry, with not with the sconces. We can stick the sconces up on the front one with the standard Minecraft lanterns here. Yeah, just like that, man. That's the kind of lighting section. Yeah, it would have to be like here, wouldn't it? But I don't think we'll have these here. Alright, so... I mean, the question is now, right? The question I'm asking myself, with all these chests in here, do we want full stacks of these things? I kind of think we do, but I'm not 100% convinced. So let's just do this again. I can remember which ones we use, man. So, relatively simple. First of all, do they stack? They do. So, stick you over there. And stick you there. And I just think, like I say, what I meant is we will have a full stack, but what do we want? Do we want a full chest, like packed full of these things? And I think the answer is no. Let's have a look. So underneath this one, right, is the whites. So we'll put those there. Underneath this one here is the greys. So we'll put those there. And we've also got a spare one actually, so why not? And what else we got here? The ring light and these things. So let's get the ring light in our inventory. It's a bit of a mission this year. Probably it's not the most exciting stream, but it needs to be done. And so we're going to do it. So brick lantern and ring lamp. So let's go lamp. And we'll have to do these kind of one at a time, to be honest, just to keep on top of track. Sorry, of exactly what's going on. So they stack. And lantern. Yeah. Get rid of that one. What's this? Oh, a lantern, a city lantern. Okay, well, we'll take one of those as well. Put that back, actually. Waste not, once not. I might as well actually take a full stack of these because we know that we've used these ones. Where are the others? We know we've used those ones. And these ones. And the thing is, our inventory, yeah, we've got space there, man. So these desk lamps, I don't think so, because that's more like furniture, I would say. And also the standing lamps, wherever that is. Modern desk lamp. We'll have a look and see what that looks like here. Black lamp. Well, we'll have a look. The desk lamp, definitely not. That's definitely more like furniture. What's this? Ooh. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I mean, we do have space under here to get another one. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that. You know, it's kind of unbalanced, but it sort of almost doesn't matter because you can't even really see that one there. Maybe it would look better there. No, I don't think so. I think it was better there. Alright, yeah, so let's get a full stack of those in for sure, man. Anything else we're missing here? What's this? A bridge lantern. Oh, man, what's that even do? Bridge lantern. Oh, I see, it goes on the wall there. Yeah, okay, well that's kind of higgledy-piggledy, but you know, that is a separate thing all of it itself, yeah? So, okay, so under here we've got the ring lights, and we've also got these. So, where's our ring lights? There. Plenty of stock in there for you people, plenty of stock. There, we could take these and put you in there as well. Alright, we're getting there. Nice. Okay, so bridge lanterns. Let's have a look at that. Should we, one more time into the fray. So in here, what we've got, the grey ones, and the bridge lanterns. The grey ones, these grey ones, and the bridge lanterns. All makes sense, doesn't it? All makes sense. Okay, and in here we've got those street lights and those brownie kind of ones. So let's just put those brownie ones away. And it's one of those, what's it called? A road light. So let's do this. Let's get our road light. Oh, I'm forgetting about the tunnel lights, man. Crazy, because that's our favourite light. It's the one we've been using all over the place. Yeah, road lights. So we might as well take a stack of these. We know which ones we've used yet, so all of these. Did we actually take a stack of the road lights? I don't think we did. Yeah, let's just have a look down here. We don't want to sell traffic lights up in here, I don't think. Those ones. And again, let's just make sure we haven't actually missed any other lights. Nah, I think we're good there. A daylight detector. Almost you should have that in this area, shouldn't you? But I don't think so. Okay, so in here we have you. Yeah, look, we did have the tunnel lights. Is there someone else we can get these tunnel lights in? Yeah, I think we have got another spot right there. Beautiful. We maybe might make it a bit more balanced if we sort of put that there. Yeah, kinda. Nah, I think there. Alright, so now in here also we'll put our tunnel lights. Beautiful. Again, this one doesn't really fit, does it? But you know, it was always there right at the beginning, so I think we're going to keep it, man. It'd be cruel to dismiss it so suddenly now. Have a look, which one was it? Oh, it was that big funny one. This one. And this one in it. So that's just called a lantern as well. So let's have a look for the lantern. Yeah, and I do apologise in some because I appreciate this is probably not the most riveting stream, but this is actually quite exciting for me. This is what I've been looking forward to, man. This is what this whole thing's been about. Let's take a full stack of those. And let's put them there like this. Where is it? It's that one. You see, we got these. I just figured we'd have a look. Yeah, you see again. That's like it belongs in the homeware store, doesn't it? You really got to watch your hitboxes. Got to save something for the other shops, yeah. So let's get rid of that. What else is it we wanted to check? Just check out that one. What's this? Oh, it's there. See, I strongly suspect that also is going to be. Yeah, both of those very homeware-y. Homeware store. Oh man. All right. And homeware store, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of you, and I think we're all set, man. What's this? A tunnel light? We've done that one, so I think we're kind of done with the lights now. Got to do this for every other block in the game. No, we really don't. The next ones will be kind of more fun. This is a bit tricky because I don't really know what all the lights are, but the next we'll just be browsing inventory and placing them there. But again, I do think we probably will end up having chests because this system kind of works, doesn't it? You look there and you think, oh yeah, I like that one, and bang, there it is. For this one we got the, what we got? Oh yeah, that kind of awkward one. I hope these are right. Is that the right way around? That's the road light. Let's just check this, man. Don't want to stock the shelves here. Yeah, that is it. So there we go. And the yellow lanterns. Beautiful. What's this? You know, I thought we'd just done the lanterns. What have we put in there? Oh, we did already have a full stack of lanterns. Oh well. Okay, so we've got plenty of them. That's alright. There they are. Little yellow lanterns right there. And again, the sconces I think we'll just put round the corner because we've got another little set of shelves around there, and it might just want jazzing up a little bit with some lights. So I kind of got the perfect thing to do that with, just with those little wall lights. I mean, technically they should go in the homeware store, shouldn't they? But like I say, they just bring a little vibe next door. So yeah, okay. That's the lights, man. Beautiful. No signs needed. It's pretty obvious what they are, isn't it? Let's be honest. Yeah, right here, look. We've put these here, so I think we can do that again. Yeah, not stacked exactly perfectly, but you know, that's okay. That's okay. And then just put these here. Same system. And I put these ones here. Yeah, what else then? Oh, what are these baskets? Oh, a toolbox. We can kind of find a space for the toolbox somewhere. And these plants are really just for decorations. And we have actually put them under there. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I don't think we... But these potted tree and leaf pot. So actually, if we just search pot, we can get both of those. And that actually reminds me, look right there, 2 birds with 1 stone. I did Google it and we did find out how we do this. I think we'll take a wolf one. And I think we'll stick with what we were going to do, which was the zombie face and the person. And I think I know now how to make these things. So, yeah, small leaf pot, take a stack of them. Oh, look at all this, bonsai pot. And we've got inventory space now, yeah. I think we're going to take all these because this is the next mission. And again, this isn't a garden centre, but this is all basically just to brighten things up attachment. And if we take a full stack to begin with, this should be a bit quicker from now on, yeah, because we'll just put 63 or whatever, right, in the crate below. That's more than adequate, I'd say. So let's swap out these. We'll do these pots in a second. When we get to the front door, we shall make some pottery shard pots, hopefully. So I think it was small leaf pot. Was it the potted plant? Yeah, no, it was the other one, the potted tree. There. So, yeah, just like that. Yeah, I guess we'll put these down there like that, right? Now, what else? Maybe a cactus, right in the middle. A bit of colour. Does that go on the shelf? Okay, so for some reason that one won't go on the shelf. So let's try something else. Mini leaf pot. A small leaf pot, that's the one we've just done. Okay, so again, plenty of them in there, that's all good. Why won't they go on there? That's it. Is there already something in there? There was already something in there, that was why. Okay, so... yeah, and I think I know what that was actually. We tried to put those little basket things in there before. And I thought it hadn't worked, but I think it had worked, but then you just can't see them for some reason. So, the cactus might work. Yeah. Kind of floats off the edge, but that's alright, I guess. Is it? Whoa, you get them. So we got even more now, that's cool. Maybe if we put them on the side, I'm not sure if that makes a difference. Let's have a try. Oh yeah, that's better, yeah. It comes through the bottom a bit, but you know, we're going to just accept that. That's okay. The small leaf pot we haven't had. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure why it went on its side there. Let's make it not... oh, these aren't birch. Okay, so what are these? These are like oak. Let's do this. Get rid of that confusing us there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's try and put this in the right place. It should sort of go in the same place. It doesn't have to be, you know, exact. Okay, it wants them to be there. That's fine, that's fine. That's fine. A little bit higgledy-piggledy, it's all good. Let's put the cactuses in here. Oh, I see, and because we put a full stack, it like puts a full stack on the shelf, right? That's interesting. If you just put a single one, I'm guessing it just puts a single one on the shelf. Alright. Actually, like, a bit pernickety. It doesn't really matter where on the shelf it is. They'll be in the crate below it. Yeah, and I think on the top shelf, again, what's this bonsai tree going to look like? This might look silly, but we're going to try it. Oh, okay, so that stacks on its side. That's like completely silly. That's not acceptable, right? But what if we actually just land on the shelf and kind of place it? Yeah, no. Okay, so it's a shame because the bonsai tree is very cool, yeah. But that's not going to sit on the shelf nicely for us. I don't know, this is a bit of a risk. To put the other cactus there, it kind of like throws it all off balance somewhat, doesn't it? It kind of already is off balance. I really don't like the way that that's doing that like that. Let's just destroy the shelf one more time. And let's just put that in there and put one there and see what happens here now if we do this. We can just put one in the middle. Yeah, that's better. I prefer that. The top's not quite balanced out. Let's put this baby back in. But more in the middle there. I kind of want it to be balanced. Again with these, right, I think we are just going to do this because we kind of understand how this works now. It's because we're putting a full stack of 64 in there, which isn't necessarily ideal, is it? That's not what we're kind of going for. So let's just put one. And we'll figure out what to do with these bonsai trees. Because again, they almost could go in the homeway store, but they're so cool, I think we'll definitely put one here. That's cool, man. That works, that works. Alright, now what about these? This wooden box. It's kind of random and sort of serves almost no purpose, but again, we've done it with a full stack here. Let's just put one. Maybe on its side almost, I guess. We've done it again. Where's that? What? I thought we just put one there, man. We're gonna have loads of wooden boxes. I mean, that's no bad thing, is it? You always need a box. I see, because it's just picked them up, right? So let's put one there again. There we go. Let's do this now. Final time. Yeah, almost. It brings something. Looks like there's something on the shelf there, right? Not the toolbox, I wouldn't have said. More lights almost. Maybe we Say this is kind of what I wanted just here, just to kind of like bring the vibe a little bit. And maybe this is where we could put the light blocks in, right? Where were they? Here, like the frog lights, almost like a shroom light. And all 3 frog lights here, why wouldn't we? And I think just 1 at a time for now, so we can play. Oh! Okay, so that kind of scared the life out of me. I'm going to have a little sip of tea right now. We are missing a colour block there, yeah. What's it called? The, yeah, that other one that you get, the glowstone. Yeah, there we go. I think we will probably just have these here, because if I remember rightly, these look quite cool when you put them on the shelves. So what we got there, we got the cactus with the pink. We got any more of these that we've picked up? Another one cactus with the pink there. And over here, we haven't actually got the ordinary cactus up on display here. I'm thinking maybe we should, right? It's a shame because if that bonsai tree fit, it would kind of be perfect up in there. I don't think we have the boxes. We'll take that away. Right, and I think we have these lights on here. Yeah, I thought they looked pretty cool like this. So I think we just have like the lights there, probably more in the center. Right? Let's do this properly, man. And then we'll have the frog lights up here, like there, and that's it, and that's beautiful. All right. Okay, that was a little bit more messing about than one would have hoped for, but what about just putting the bonsai tree right there? Yeah, kinda. It almost needs to be on a stand, doesn't it? What about no, it kind of blocks the entrance off a bit. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. We'll put the bonsai trees here. I guess we've got 2 stacks. What we just throw? Let's grab that back. So just in case anybody's confused, we'll put 1 on either side there. And we got the cactuses, right? Almost could just jazz this area up a touch here. Just let you know exactly what we've got for sale there. I'm almost thinking though that they might want to go the other way around. So again, it's handy. Look, we can straight away put the bonsai trees there. You know what we got now. We know where to get it. It's all good. Yeah, just like that, man. Alright. And again, just put the cactuses there. And thankfully we do have another stack already. And we'll just put the ordinary cactuses there. Okay, so mini leaf pot, where's that then? It's over here. Beautiful, it's all working, right? The system's working. System's working, so let's just get a full stack of all these lights in our inventory now. So, frog light, I guess. And what else was it? Glowstone and shroom light. So, yeah, I see we've even got shroom light trapdoors. Probably got a glowstone trapdoor as well, and I bet they all light up. So maybe we should have these in the build section. I think if we find a little dark corner somewhere where it's a bit dingy and we need some lights, we'll probably display those things separate to all this. So what we've got here, again, the green frog lights could go anywhere, so I think what we'll do is put them in both. Indecision. And we've got the purple sconces, we've got the glowstone, purple and the green. Purple sconces, ooh, the glowstone, and the green. And the purple as well, when it frog lights. Yeah, let's put the sconces up here, because they're kind of different, aren't they? And purple frog lights. And in here then, shroom lights. And again, we'll put the sconces up there. Shroom lights in there. We've got a sneaky extra purple one there, which goes there. Perfect, man. The system works. We'll take these boxes here, toolbox here, because we've also got this little box. It kind of makes sense, right? That's done. So plants and kind of like additional lights up in there, yeah? Beautiful. Then we've got these boxes here, so it sort of makes sense to put a toolbox in there and a wooden box on there. Yeah, that's for your boxes. But let's get rid of these now. So a toolbox? No. Okay, so baskets. Let's have a look. There's probably more baskets and boxes. Yeah, these baskets go outside. We've done those baskets. They're shopping baskets, and you can get them there. This is going to take about 5 hours to do all this. This is crazy. I might do some of this. And again, we've got flowers in there, right? And like all the building blocks in here, and building blocks and stuff out there as well. It's alright, man. I'm kind of enjoying this. Okay, so look, we've got that one under there. I feel compelled to do this. I think we need to fully light this thing up, and we may actually do this for this one as well. You see, the more light we can get in this building, the better. I always find these builders' yards, you know, kind of superstores, if you like, are always quite well lit and they're really bright. And it was always a bit dark in here, but actually I'm feeling the vibe now. Yeah, maybe here as well, I guess. We actually haven't put the lanterns. I mean, the one we've been using, and it's actually the one that we really haven't kind of put up in here. That's kind of crazy. I'll tell you what we'll do, right? We're so used to seeing it that we've kind of ignored it. Let's put that there. And let's get the shroom. I might as well just take a stack here. Let's get the glow. Okay, and shelf, we'll take you, do it all properly. And there's 3 on the top, so it actually makes perfect sense to me. I can't remember which one was which. Okay, so shroom lights up in here. Alright, and oh, okay, so again, the full stack. What we need is just a singular one. Let's do this. It's looking good though. I like the look of that, man. That's nice. Let's just put one in there. Actually, we've got one there, right? And we've got one of these up here. Beautiful. You kind of have to fly. You have to be above the shelf and place it on. Yeah, that's it. And then we'll put the lantern in the middle. Beautiful. Yaha. And let's put you in there. And again then, because we've got the lanterns on both kind of sides, it's a bit ambiguous, isn't it? So we'll stick the lanterns here. Kind of nice, because these are the ones we used for the build as well. So, and we'll also put the lanterns in here, along with the glow shrooms. Got plenty of those little babies now. Yeah, and again, we keep our lantern on us. Kind of leads us nicely into these. I think we figured out how to do these, and we'll probably have to put a crafting table somewhere. Let's get rid of all this stuff first. So, some baskets there, some toolboxes there, and some baskets there. I do feel compelled, since there's so many baskets, accidentally, to just get a few more toolboxes in there, because I mean, this is a builder's merchant. And what is a builder's merchant without toolboxes? It's not really a gardening centre, but I think it's probably a good idea to put these. We might put these up there. Yeah, it's kind of perfect. We can fish out another option for ourselves. What, we've got those 2 there. So yeah, this is working, man. This is nice. Just slow down and just enjoy this process. With gardening tools, right? And that was all that was there, but I know if we put gardening, there was other bits here. Again, we don't have to absolutely have everything that we have on offer. We just want to make the shelves look good and have everything available. I think it'd be remiss not to have a spade available in a builder's depot, huh? And let's not make the same mistake we made before. I might have to put these in item frames because I'm not sure. We haven't got the shelves here, so I'm not sure how these are going to look in the item frames. Let's try this. Can't put it there. Let's just try to see. I mean, actually, they'd probably just go straight on the wall, these ones. Yeah, okay. But these is a bit big, these ones. Unless we just don't have the extra shelf here. It's a potential. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, they're kind of small, yeah, but actually it's just representative. So that's quite cool. And actually, maybe that is also necessary because... Oh yeah, that's interesting. We might have to go old school here and actually block up. So we can place this on there. I meant you, we could have put it against the wall, probably. Yeah, that's cool, man. And let's just put you guys in here then. And you guys in here. Plenty of shovels. Up in here, it's beautiful. Okay, so that's like the tool section, right? Your handy bits. There's your plants, we've got the lights. Flowers. But before we do that, let's get a crafting table. Let's do a crafting table. Let's make one of these, at least try to make one of these pottery shards. I mean, it would actually be remiss not to have crafting tables also in here, wouldn't it? Let's be honest about things. So maybe we just bona fide have like a crafting table. Will that plant disappear? No. Yeah, that kind of works, yeah. And again, because the crafting table's there, you can't really see it. You could, in theory. I really want to have a crafting table there. Yeah, maybe. We decide on that. Let's put that in there. We've also got crafting tables here. But in theory, thinking about it right now, I'll tell you what we'll do, right? Get rid of that. We will keep that crafting table there, I think. Just because it's inoffensive and it's kind of handy to have. Yeah, we literally can't get anything on any of these walls. It would have been ideal to sort of have it there. But I think just with the toolboxes, we'll keep one on us. And we'll put the crafting table in there as well. And I would like to signify that it's in there, but I don't think... Oh, we can! We can do that! Yeah, maybe... Oh man, okay, so not a big deal because we want to go in there anyway. So let's take another toolbox. Let's put you there. There's a bit... bit more space, right, above this one. So, oh, okay, that takes the full block, but you still can do it. And I think we'll... Yeah, it's kind of like... Oh, it's put it on the front of it, yeah. Yeah, no, that's not what we want. Guess we could just put it behind the toolbox there. It sort of worked. Shame, yeah. Let's just try that. Toolbox and crafting table. Yeah, that's cool, man. At least it tells you that that's what it is. If you're in here looking for a crafting table, you're like, wait. Ah. You're like, what's that? Toolbox. Cool. Let's put the toolbox back. And let's get to our actual crafting table, which we're going to use, which is here. And it says that it's just 4 pottery shards. Ah, man. To make a thing, that's what it said. And that's not worked. Yeah, you can't pick them all up, unfortunately, with this. Maybe I will get that mouse tweaks. I think it's called mouse tweaks. The mod. I don't think we're going to worry too much. I've kind of grown accustomed to that. Let me know, right? Send me a message. Let me know what I'm doing wrong there. It's crazy. Put a pot here. We've already tried this. I don't know why it's not working. Is it something stupid like this? It says 4 pottery shards. Use 4 pottery shards. It actually didn't say about putting a pot there. It just said use 4 pottery shards. But I see no other way to do that. No other way that would be kind of reasonable. Right, maybe not. Maybe there's something up with the mod pack. Maybe on 1.20.1 it's not possible. I can't see why. We're not going to massively fuss about that, man. It's alright. What we're going to do is just forget about that whole situation altogether. And get rid of them. And then get back to mission here. So let's put our shelf back because... And I suspect we might well break some bricks here. Let's hope not. Yeah, we can get rid of the calcite. Let's just search flour. We definitely want a whole load of flower pots. I forget we've got these jazzy things. Like I say, we don't want to have like one of every flower. We're not kind of going super sort of anal on it like that. We just want to have whatever looks kind of good, basically, right? I mean, let's face it, these torch flowers look good. The only question is, do they go in a flower pot? Yeah, so let's try. These are elsewhere, so this is not what's going here. Those are over there, yeah. Yeah, we've got all those over there, man. That's cool. And if you want to see what they look like, they're kind of like advertised out here. Look. Yeah, nice. That's where you put your bikes. So I'm guessing. Oh, is the way we've done it? We can't have flowers there, though, so it's going to be here. Just simple as that, man. Just like this. I mean, we may well could put one of those bigger pots. Here, can you put flowers in those big pots? Let's have a look. Let's have a little try of that. That would clearly be the one, yeah. No, but maybe if you... Okay, so we've actually put the... We could swap that. Let's get a... Let's get our trap done. Maybe... I know that is a full block there, so you can't even put a flower pot in the top of those. I swore that... Yeah, you can, you can. Yes, beautiful. That's kind of exactly what I wanted. I really wish that we had a pattern on them, I won't lie, but can't figure it out, so we're not going to stress. It's cool. Yeah, flower arrangement though, eh? Quite nice, yeah. Yeah, maybe we will have the flower. We'll have one of these on each corner and just have the flower pots in the middle. I quite like them. And both of these are sort of purpley. Are they different? Yeah. And a green one there. And then we'll just have flowers in these ones. So all we have to do, right, just put these away. Yellow and purple. The dark purple. Right now. Okay, and we got the oh yeah, decorated pot. I guess we'll put them in there as well, huh? They don't stack, do they? I'm pretty sure about that. Nah, so let's just stick a handful of those in there. Just because, man. Not too many. Like I say, it's not a gardening centre. Now what we've got, the green and the lighter purple there. Beautiful. And we've done the flower pot, so I guess we'll just stick the flower pots in there as well. And what we've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types of flowers, so we can pick out our best and favourite types of flowers. Definitely think coneflowers. Some of these are modded in, yeah. I think we'll just look kind of normally. I mean, we like the sunflower. But I want some vanilla ones up in here as well. Yeah, I mean, I like the allium. I definitely like the blue orchid. Ooh, got a blue little circle on our thing there, like it's loading. Oh, wither rose. Should we just put them in because it's kind of funny? They're not exactly beautiful, are they? But you can troll your mates with them, so that's kind of cool. What do we have? 5. We've got a different variety of colours. Probably need some white in there. Go for a classic one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. One more, and what's something? We haven't got anything that's red there. Of course, isn't it? Let's be honest. I mean, you could have the dandelion. Well, let's go the poppy. Have we got the rose modded in? We might have the the old school Minecraft rose modded in. That would be quite cool. The singular one, you know. It's right down here actually. There's a secondary bunch of flowers modded in. Let's get down there. Right there. Nah, you think they would? I did see a mod where you could add it on, and I think I meant to, but we just kind of didn't. Which was a bit of an oversight. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think we kind of want bushy things. So let's do this. This is quite simple. Like I say, in theory we could. If this was a gardening centre, we would, shall I say. Make sure we had one of each type of flower in here. But this is not a gardening centre. This is just a display to make the front look pretty. But I guess I figured, you know, we've got the cupboards here. It makes sense to be able to... okay, so that's interesting. Beautiful. We will need another flower pot. I wonder if this will probably happen with all the modded in ones. Maybe. Let's have a look. Let's try it with this red one. No, okay, so that's cool. Okay, so we've got a red one. Let's stick a blue one up here. What else? With a rose, will that go in there? Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Okay, so not the pink cornflower. That's all right. Let's get another Minecraft one, man. Let's get another vanilla one. I was thinking we had enough pink when I looked at the allium, but now that's not the case. So let's stick an allium in there. Yeah, there we go. And again, so the allium can go in here. That's right underneath where it is. What we've got, the blue and the oxide daisy. And here we've got the widow rose and a red orchid. Nice. Nice combo here. Beautiful. That's all we need for the flowers, man. That's all we needed. Is this a full block? Nah, you could have stuck some item frames on there, but I don't think we need to do that. I think that's all good. Okay, well that was a bit trickier than I'd imagined, I won't lie, but it was kind of fun, man, kind of relaxing, and this is my favourite Minecraft tunes coming just at the right time here, because we just need to chill now. Yeah, we've got flowers, we've got plants and light blocks and stuff, and you know, just leftover lights, that's fine. Tools and some more flowers. So you say, just here, just to make it look kind of pretty. Now this is the meat and bones of it, to be honest, right now. So let's actually, where's this flower pot? We've got an extra flower pot. They're in the middle here. Put that away. Put all our shiny bits there. I think we're done with these shelves now. So let's be done with these shelves. Now let's not confuse ourselves with blocks that we don't need to use. I don't think we're going to need the potion anytime soon. Yeah, that's our trusted lantern's been with us the whole time. I kind of feel guilty getting rid of it. I really don't think we need that sign. I do suspect we'll need some glow item frames because we're going to stick some more little signs around the place. Just here and there, just like informational signs, almost just like there, for example. Let's just do one now. See how this feels. I'm just feeling the yellow vibe there. Just like safety information for the lift almost. Yeah. Yeah, next to the lift, so you know it's for the lift. Yeah, that's nice. Alright. Yeah, I think yellow can be our safety information sign colour. Okay, so we need to scratch and think about this now. Let's have a look. Yes, yeah, we kind of got to plan this out, man. This is going to take ages, but the stream's nearly 3 hours now. I'm determined to get it finished on this one. I think, like I said, I don't want to make a start and then not finish it. Like, I can't have half a stream and half a stream. I think we're going to end this stream now, yeah? And then come back tonight and stock these shelves up. Nearly tea time, and it's my turn to cook tea tonight. I'm not gonna lie. When I said the stream, I said I thought it would be about 3 hours, and I finished it just before tea time. It's like a little bonus daytime stream, yeah. But look, we've got how many shelves here? I mean, it would help actually, because we can help ourselves later by just counting the shelves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 full 9, including this one here. 10. Did we count that one? I can't believe we just done that. 1, 2. We did count that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's definite. 6, 7, 8. No, 9. Yeah, we had counted that one. So 9 full shelves there, right? And I'm going to write this down. And I know for a fact we've got 2 big, huge units here. A small unit and a big, long one. Alright. So yeah, well, I'll do a little pruning and I'll do a little humming and hawing like off stream, so that when we come back, right, it'll be a bit more interesting. We can actually just get back into it. So to me here, like, are we going to do this? Are we going to do that? I kind of have an idea. We've got 9 full sections, and I'll have a little look through the inventory, figure out exactly, I think, what's going to kind of go away. So I've got a rough idea. Do that off stream. And do that private, a little bit of private kind of Minecraft there. I'll make no changes. I kind of want to film all the changes to the city. I won't be doing any placing anything down. But yeah, we'll do some having and decide where things are going to go, and then come back and kind of do that. And I think that's just the way that it's got to be. And we'll do that stream tonight, man. 100%. Like I say, this was a bonus stream. I am pleased because we got this atrium done, and it's kind of worked out, I guess, just as I thought it might. Didn't know exactly what it was going to look like, and I'm kind of happy with that, to be honest. It's definitely the best we could achieve. I wouldn't have minded like it to have like metal frames in between the glass, but you kind of can't do that. So like we've got this coloured glass here, this mosaic glass, to kind of, you know, to make a frame, as it were. And I think that's worked. We brought the blue in to tie it into the building. Really happy with the tills, man. And we've got the final bits of decorations done and all this. I mean, the only other thing that we had to do, right, and I suppose we've got the signs on us here. Let's just do this before we log out. Let's just put some, oh, we put information signs right there. Yeah, is this clad? I don't know. Let's, yeah, I think it's okay to do that. I'm not sure about it having it on the white. Yeah, I almost feel like we should match what's there. So let's put you there, you there, and get our signs. And it's just a straight yellow one. And I think it's a hanging grey, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't know, it just kind of makes it visually feel a bit better. And almost like here you should have like closing times or something like that, right? Yeah, maybe the yellow though. Like these for the more general information, just like that. I know it doesn't actually say anything, but that's alright. Don't really want anything here. If we're going to have anything, it'd be banners saying like sale or something like that. I was considering that. And we'd have to make banners and stuff. Again, which is actually something that we have to do. But like, it was always the plan. We're not going to put the OGs. I like that exit sign. We're not going to put the signs on the front until we've got this place stocked, and then we're open for business. The last thing to do before we're open for business is to unveil the sign, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Unveil the shop name. So that's some banners. I mean, to be honest, I might well make the banners as well off stream. That might be something I could do just physically. In the haberdashery next door, we've got the loom set up, man. We've got some templates. Let's let me know if you want to see me make banners. Then let me know, right? But for my money, it's probably best off making a banner, so we've got them all in the chest ready to grab, that we could just put the banners up on the stream. And like I say, just have a little thinking here. I will have a run around, have a play, and just see. Like I'm thinking in here, maybe like we have the more industrial kind of items, like and out there we just have the fancier stuff. You know, if it looks kind of nice, we'll try and put it on the 9 shelves out there. And anything that doesn't look that nice but is still extremely useful, like more like the concrete slabby stuff we'll have here. I'm not sure, but I don't want to hum and ha too much for hours and hours on the stream. I think we'll do that ourselves and then come back, and once we made some decisions, we will crack on and get that in. That's a pretty good way to do it. Definitely here, I'm thinking we want some safety information. Yeah, not that one. Just that one, and then again here. Just saying, please make sure you lock the gate after unloading, all that kind of stuff, yeah. And then here, likewise, please make sure you close this when closing the building. Nothing here. I think we're good there. Just there, actually. That's kind of perfect. One there. Nothing here, man. This is all good. I think this is good here. I mean, we could in theory have one here that sort of says no entry to the public. I don't know, I don't think so. No, I think that just is kind of unnecessary. I think we've done the signs. We can actually do that now. And we'll keep the item frame on us because they're always kind of handy. I mean, we could put it all in the ender chest, but who knows it? It doesn't really matter. That's awesome, man. It's just about to hit 5 seconds away from a 3-hour stream dead on. So that's the perfect place to end it. Let's end it right here. Let's fly up, land on the shelf, and look at our work. Beautiful. We've got the exit. Let's go over here so we can see our exit sign. We've got the flowers. We've got the shelves. This place is completely constructed. Literally, all I have to do now is come back and stock the shelves. Got our lovely tills. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, I know it's been a bit of a grind. We've done a lot of inventory work, a lot of to and fro, and a lot of destroying and replacing shelves. But for me, it's been worth it, man. It's been worth it. This is what it's all about. Not 100% convinced by that, but that kind of works. We'll keep that WC sign. Little lift sign there. Oh, I'll tell you what. One last thing before we sign off. I think we'll end this up on the mezzanine. I just think this bit looks a bit bare here. Yeah, I think so. Just like that. I'd say actually we've got 9 and I'm glad we came up here. Serendipity, huh? Because we've also got this to fill out. I was thinking maybe up here we'll just stick more furniture. Like I say, I think I'll hum and ha about that more off cam. And then come back with a clear idea in my mind of what we're going to do. And then just do it, man. And then that'll be the final stream. The final stream of this builder's yard. Next mission, out there on that street. Let's have a look. Just get to where we can see. See the road there? Right there, yeah. Let's have a zoom. That's the road there. That's the pavement on the other side. That bit of grass there, where that tree is. Right along there. Big row of Victorian houses / shops. On the ground floor it'd be a shop, right, and there'd be a little door on the side where you can go upstairs to an apartment if you're in America, flat if you're in Britain. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that as well because we spent, I think that'll be the 5th stream. The next final stream will be the 5th stream building this thing. It's been a bit of a mission, but it's fairly huge and it serves a good purpose, man. You can't see it all now, but there's offices in there which we kitted out. We've got the little janitor's room down there. Got a little staff break room in there, a little toilet in there. There's been a lot of little bits, man. It's been really enjoyable. I've had to build a lift there with the mezzanine. It's all nice, man. Yeah, I can't wait to stock these shelves. So I'll see you tonight, right about midnight, London time.